Hi guys, welcome back to another lesson. I am Teacher Jilu, your English teacher. Well guys, in today's lesson you are going to learn how to use the present perfect continuous. It's been a while since I made a grammar lesson. I can't even remember the last time I made it. But worry not, because today we are going to dive into the world. Today we are going to dive into the world of grammar. The first thing we need to understand is when to use the present perfect continuous, right? The present perfect continuous is used to talk about actions that started in the past but are still in progress. They are not finished, and we can see the consequences of these actions in the present moment. The present perfect continuous tense structure is the auxiliary verbs have or has plus been plus a verb plus ing. So let's take a look at this picture. There is this man here. He is at the gym. He is exercising and his back hurts. Why do you think that the man is feeling pain on his back? What actions do you think that he started doing in the past that now show this consequence, this pain on his back? So let's apply the formula, let's apply the structure and create a sentence in the present perfect continuous. So for example, his back is hurting because he has been exercising wrong. So maybe he started going to the gym some weeks ago and he has been doing the exercises. These are exercises. Maybe he's running, stretching, and since last week he has been exercising the wrong way. The present perfect continuous is focused in the duration of the activity. The focus is the period of time. So for example, he has been exercising the wrong way for weeks.
Honestly, I've been prepping for this movie for 6 months before we started to shoot, and I've been training 6 hours at least a day, like doing gym work and horseback riding and martial fight choreographies. So it's been very educating and very intensive.
Honestly, I've been prepping for this movie for 6 months before we started to shoot, and I've been training 6 hours at least a day, like doing gym work and horseback riding and fight choreographies. So it's been very educating and very intensive.
Okay, so let's take a look at another example. We have here this picture of Sylvester Stallone. Let's focus on the third picture. So, why do you think that his face is looking like that? Sylvester Stallone is famous for having many plastic surgeries. So we can say that Sylvester Stallone is looking like that because he has been making many plastic surgeries over the years. He started making these procedures some years ago and he is still making them. So he will probably not stop now. So this action of making plastic surgeries is not complete. Let's take a look at another example now using the auxiliary verb have. So take a look at this picture here. There are some people here, they are at the airport. Some of them are sitting on the floor, others are sleeping. And why do you think that these people are waiting in a situation like that? What sentence do you think we can create using the structure of the present perfect continuous to describe this picture of people waiting at the airport? I will give you a tip here. You can use the verb to wait. I'll give you some time to think. You can say, they have been waiting for a new flight for hours. Maybe they arrived at the airport to wait for their flight, but then the flight was cancelled and they had to wait for hours and hours. So you can say, they have been waiting for a new flight for hours. One of the aspects of the present perfect continuous is the duration, is the period of time that the action is happening. So you can use for hours, for weeks, for years, or months, for example. All of these sentences are in the affirmative form. So let's take a look on how we transform these sentences into the negative form. To transform these sentences into the negative form, you have to add not after the auxiliary verb has or have. So let's transform the first sentence, affirmative, into negative. The first sentence was, he has been exercising wrong. In the negative, you say, he has not been exercising wrong. You can even contract has not into hasn't. And then you can say, he hasn't been exercising wrong. The next sentence is, he has been making many plastic surgeries. To transform that sentence into the negative, you say, he hasn't been making many plastic surgeries. The third sentence was, they have been waiting for a new flight for hours. And you can say, they haven't been waiting for a new flight for hours. So now you know how to form the affirmative sentences, the negative sentences, and now we have the interrogative sentence. So to ask questions using the present perfect continuous, we have to start the sentence with the auxiliary verbs have or has. The first example is, has he been exercising the wrong way lately? Yes, he has, the short form, or you can say the full form. Yes, he has been exercising wrong. Or no, he hasn't, short form. Full form, no, he hasn't been exercising wrong. Sylvester Stallone, has he been making many plastic surgeries over the years? Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. These are possible answers. The third example was, have they been waiting long? You can also use how long. How long is a specific question word that we use when the focus of our question is the duration, is the period of time. So for example, you can say, how long have they been waiting? Or how long have they been waiting for a new flight? And the answer can be, they have been waiting for a new flight for 12 hours. So guys, with this picture here, you will see other forms of contracting the auxiliary verbs have or has, and you will also see the differences when you use the pronouns I, you, we, and they, that you use with have, and the others, he, she, and it, that you use with the auxiliary verb has. So if you want to start a conversation, use the present perfect continuous tense. You can start a conversation saying, "What have you been doing lately?" It means, what are the activities that you are doing recently? So you can answer, I have been doing a lot of things lately. For example, I have been cooking. I have been reading. I have been watching Netflix.
What have you been doing while we've all been sort of locked down?
I've been reading a lot and watching a lot of movies.
What have you been doing while we've all been sort of locked down?
I've been reading a lot and watching a lot of movies.
So guys, that was today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new today. And if you liked, remember to press the like button, share the video with your friends, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Remember to press the notification bell so you will not miss every time I upload a new video, right? Take care, and I see you on my next lesson. Bye!